Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 13th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, this 3 and 7, we do have two 7s. The 7 helps, puts a 7 in one of these two. Not seeing anything with the 3. I'm seeing 2s are nice in this box though, so while we're at it, let's place that. I was looking for the 2 and the 7 looking down through here, crossing this 1, 9, but that's all I found. While I'm here, the 9s are here, and the 1s are, the 1 is placed. So let's place the 1 there. These 1s look in here, putting a 1 in one of these two. All right, let's come back up here. That was the 3, 7. We have the 1, 6, and 7 here. We're really close to being able to do something with this. So 1, 6, and 7 need to be placed in this column. And we'll notice that this cell here, it can't be 6 or 7. So if it also couldn't have been 1, then we'd place the 1 and then the 6, 7 would be down here. But unfortunately, we can't quite do anything with that yet, but that's something to keep an eye on. All right, otherwise we do have these two 6s. This 6 looks up, placing this 6. So these 6s look down. The 6 looks in, putting a 6 in one of these two. All right, 3, 7. I'm not seeing anything else. Oh no, there is a crossing on this 2, 4. This 7 looks down. This 7 looks in, puts a 7 in one of these two. That's going to point in here. This 7 looks in, this 7 looks down, putting a 7 in one of these two. So basically what we learned is these two aren't 7. I don't think there's an amazing follow-up for that yet. I don't think anything else crosses the 2, 4. All right. What about this 6, 9? So we have the 1 and the 4 looking in, but unfortunately there isn't a 1 and a 4 over here, so no crossing there. We do have two 6s. Puts a 6 in one of these two. The 9. We do have two 9s looking. Oh, we already got the 9. Okay. I think that's it for this top band. Let's move on. We have the 2, 6, so two 2s look in. 2 helps, puts a 2 in one of these two. The 6, basically already taken care of. Any crossings here? We have the 3 and the 9. No. It would have to be the 4 or the 5. All right. Over here we have 2 and 4. We already looked for crossings here. We do have two 4s. Puts a 4 in one of these 3. The 2s also look up, placing this 2. That's quite nice. All right. So we filled this box column. So what we want to do is look at these two columns for any digits that aren't placed in the box yet. So the 2 is already placed, but the 3 and 4 aren't. So starting with the 3 looks up, this 3 looks in, puts a 3 in one of these two. That's going to point down, this 3 looks up, putting a 3 over here. We're always going to get pointing for this case. So this 4 also puts a 4 in one of these two. That's going to point down. This 4 looks down, placing the 4 in this box. Is there a direct follow-up on 4? 4 is in one of these two. I also wanted to check, oh, there was something in my head that I wanted to check something. 3 and 4. Yeah, I wanted to check 4 in this row. Okay, yeah, that's why. So when I penciled 4 in one of these two, you notice we didn't put it here because there's just a 1 sitting there. The row still does need a 4. So now we know the 4 is not in this row, and also not where the givens are, and this 4 looks up, so it's not here. So there's actually only 3 places in the row for 4, and they're all in box 1. So that's going to claim box 1. Basically, this row needs to claim the 4 from this box. Row 1 claims the 4 from box 1, meaning these can't be 4 because if there's already a 4 up here, so there can't also be a 4 down here. Now, does that help me, these not being 4? I do have this 1 looking up, this 1 looking in, so we can just place the 1. I suppose I missed that at some point. And then these aren't 4 now. I don't see anything crazy for that. We can follow up on the 1s. 1's over here. All right. So the other, this column has a triple remaining. We want to pencil that. So we know one of them's a 3. We also need the 5 and the 8, and that's not a 5. So 3, 5, 8. The remainder for this box is 1, 4, not 4, 1, 6, 7, 9. 1, 6, 7, 9. So this is 6, 9. Oh, no, it's not even a 6. In fact, the 6 in this box now goes here. And so if we look, we see that the 6 and the 7 are overlapping, or corner marks. So one of these two needs to be a 6 and the other needs to be a 7. And so that means that I can remove the 6, 7 corner marks. It also means that this can't be a 1 because one of them's a 6, the other's a 7. And so if it's not a 1, that does place the 1 here. So that can't be a 1. And then this is the 9 for the box. Nice. Rest of this row is 3, 5, 8. I'm seeing the 3 and the 8. Oh, and this 5. Oopsie. Type 0. This 5 and this 8, look here, making this the 3. All right, so then we're left with a 5, 8 pair. We have the 6, 7 pair here, so this can't be 6. So that places the 6 in the box. 4 digits left in this box are the 1, 2, 8, 9. The 8 looks up, putting an 8 in one of these two. So this can't be an 8. So this is 1, 9. This is 1, 2, 9. This can't be a 9, so this is just 1, 8. This can't be a 1, so it's 2, 8, 9. Okay, that was quite a bit. The other thing we did is we filled this box column. So there's just too many things to follow up on all at once. The 1's already placed, the 9's already placed, the 4 and the 2 already placed. Okay, so nothing to do there. But there are 4 digits left in the box. We need a 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a 5, 7, 8. This is a 5, 6, 7. I don't see any restrictions down here. Okay. That was a lot. I don't remember what I was doing before all that happened. I think I was working on this band, actually. So did I miss anything? This 3 looks down, this 3 looks in. It does put a 3 in one of these two. That's going to point up here, along with this 3. This 3 looks in, placing the 3 in this box, placing the 3 in this box. Filled box row. So we already have the 1, the 3, the 6, the 7. All right. 4 digits left in this box are the 4, 5, 8, 9. These aren't 9s. The 9's over here. So these are 4, 5, 8, and this is 5, 8, 9. Not amazing. I want to remember that these aren't 4. So they're from 5, hold on. They're from 2, 5, 8, 9. So this is only 5, 8, 9. Hold on, this row needs a 1. Yeah, this row needs a 1. Yeah, these two ones look in. This one looks up, so that's where the 1 goes. That gives us the 9 and the 2 and the 8 and the 1. All right, that places our 9 and our 3. So this is a triple, and we know the 7 can only go here from our corner marks. So the column needs a 7, it's only there, so we can place that. And the remaining 2 digits are the 2, which can only go here because of this 2, and whatever the other digit is, 7. No, sorry, I just placed the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5. All right. So none of these are a 5. I'm noticing that we got this 1, which places 1 in this box, which also places the 7. Okay, 2 7s look down, puts a 7 here. All right, I've got a pair here. Let's take a look at that. We have 1, 2, 3. We need a 4 and an 8. This 8 tells us the order. That's 4, that's 8. That places the 4 in this box, which then places the 5, the 9, and the 8. We get the 9 here. This is not a 4. That places the 4. This is not a 5. This is 6, 7, 8. What are these 2 digits? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5 and 7. Not resolved yet. This is 5, 6, 7. This can't be 7, so this is 5, 6, 8. All right, how about this digit? Looks like it's a 2. That places the 2 and the 7 in this box, places the 8 and the 5 and the 7, gives us the 6, the 5, and the 7. We get the 7 and 6 here, and the 8 and the 6. All right, this digit is the 5. These 2 digits are the 3 and the 4. All right, this column needs a 3, 4, 8. Well, it's not, the 8's not there, so the 8's up here, leaving 3, 4 here. 4 and 5 here. 4, 5, 8, not an 8. So that's not an 8, that's not an 8, so the 8 goes here. That's 5, 3, and 8. That's a 4, 3, and 4. We get the 5 and the 4 up here. We need a 3 somewhere. That goes there. We need a 5 and a 9. That's 5, that's 9, and we're done. Wow, under 10 minutes. All right. Pretty smooth puzzle today. Let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.